Iran is keeping up attacks on neighboring Gulf states. A series of drone and missile strikes targeted Kuwait, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia. Emirati air defenses intercepted several projectiles over the skies of Dubai. Drones also hit a Kuwaiti refinery for the second day running, as well as Saudi Arabia's eastern region. Dmitry Medvedenko is live for us here in Doha. Dmitry, there were numerous attacks by Iran on neighboring Gulf countries on Friday, and there's also been a new warning issued from Iran. What more can you tell us?
Well, the warning that Iran has issued is to the emirate of Ras Al-Khaimah in the United Arab Emirates. This is unprecedented that these warnings should basically target a city or an emirate of this size. Well, previous warnings we did have from Iran saying that, anyone who's living next to ports or military bases, these are legitimate targets, should leave. Now, the message was circulated by Tasnim news agency, and the image that they're using is basically covering almost half of the emirate of Ras Al-Khaimah. This comes as Iran has been for the past week alleging that there were attacks coming in directly from Ras Al-Khaimah and from near Dubai on disputed islands that are controlled by Iran, like Abu Musa and the Tumb Islands, and even in Karg. So this is the accusation. The warning that came to the UAE, as I said, is unprecedented amid those attacks that are still happening. Our teams in Dubai have been saying that they've heard about these explosions happening across the city. We've seen images circulating about explosions there. Kuwait, also Saudi Arabia, have been reporting attacks in the past couple of hours.
Dmitry, we've also heard from the Iranian president, Masoud Pezeshkian, who once again said that Iran does not seek war with its neighbors, and he offered some suggestions. So let's listen to this together.
We propose that to establish peace and stability in the region, a regional security structure be formed from Islamic countries, ensuring peace, security and stability. We do not need the presence of outsiders in the region. We can establish an Islamic assembly of the Middle East among the Islamic countries of the region, and within this assembly develop security, economic and cultural relations with one another. We must not fight each other or fall into the trap that has been laid for us.
So, Dmitry, how are Gulf nations now likely to respond to this suggestion from Iran to create a regional security framework going forward?
Well, Mohammed, it's difficult to say what Tehran is actually counting on with this kind of proposal, as we've just been reporting in the past 3 weeks that there are ongoing attacks. They've started on the first day of this war, 3 weeks now. Every country in the GCC, none of them has been spared in these attacks. There are real casualties. There's more than 20 people dead across the GCC, mostly civilians, hundreds of people injured. The economies are being bled dry by the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, as well as direct attacks on industrial and oil and gas production facilities. Here in Qatar, 17% of the export has been knocked offline. So it looks like the timing of such a proposal is, off, to say the least, because the diplomatic communication that has been going on has been quite active, not with Iran directly, because the messaging coming from the GCC, from Saudi Arabia, for example, all trust in Iran has been shattered. Qatar has just expelled military and security attachés of Iran after the attack on Ras Laffan industrial complex, the one that I mentioned just minutes ago. So all of this is happening while Iran continues its attacks, and the message has been from the GCC, attacks must stop before any kind of diplomacy can be resumed.
All right, that's Dmitry Medvedenko live for us from right here in Doha. Thanks so much, Dmitry.